Hi. Hello, everyone. It is time, I thought, to do another short video here just based on a conversation that I had with an old friend and someone who I went to university with back in the day. And it just reminded me that the reason why I decided to do these videos and for just helping bring in understanding and awareness to this entire ascension process. And so what he had asked me last night, and truth be told, I was a little nervous when I saw his message again. Not to say nervous, but I know that I'm pretty, I do put information out there because I am a transmitter for the divine energies. I do anchor in the divine energies. But I'm also here to have the information available for those people for when they're ready to go within and start this journey within, that is the reunification of them into a higher level of conscious awareness. And that is what Ascension is. So I'm titling this video Ascen-what? Sorry, I'm going to have like the cheesiest video names and it's going to be awesome. So yeah, I just wanted to just, really quickly, the first video that I did was about the journey of the soul and how we go through these different stages of soul development, both in the physical plane here on Earth, but we also do a lot of those lives in different planets, different galaxies, as we awaken our consciousness. And so when we do incarnate here on Earth, we are the bravest of souls who are coming in because the Earth frequency is some of the lowest vibrational frequency that is in the multiverse. And so it is always said that only the bravest souls come and incarnate on Earth because we hold here some of the hardest lessons that we have to go through and learn, especially going from a really dense low vibration and transcending that into a higher vibration. So going from that third dimensional reality, going into the fourth dimension, where many people are right now in these learning and letting go of these dark energies and frequencies that are, held within their bodies and ascending into a higher fifth dimensional frequency being. And that really is just, if you think about technology and what's available, it's like, we come here with these 3D dense carbon-based bodies, these physical bodies, but as we ascend and go into higher frequencies, we're actually turning our bodies into crystalline bodies, crystalline energy. Oh, I wonder if you can see this Norton antivirus thing that is on my computer. Anyways, I'm just going to try to get rid of it here because it is annoying. Okay, that should work. And where was I saying? Yeah, so that is part of this, what this ascension process is. It's us ascending into higher frequency, higher vibration, higher alignment with ourself, and then also realizing that that self is one as we ascend into the oneness of all that is. And so with this ascension, this has really been something, as I stated in my first video, we are always evolving as souls and as consciousness. So we've started this whole journey right from we came as like stardust, as rocks, and as these lower conscious sentient beings, and have had to really graduate and work our way up until we have reached these points where we are, we have this amount of conscious energy within us that we are then able to transcend. And so from that very beginning, with each life cycle, with each, and sometimes it takes more than one life cycle to really level up, and not just leveling up into a stage of soul development. So going from, the infant to the young adult to the mature to the old, etc. But leveling up, as I said before, there's those 7 levels of within each of those groups of your soul ascension. And so as we continue leveling up and leveling up, we are then also going more inward with all of that. So before we're super external based, where we are fearing what's the unknown and what's outside of us, and we are relying on that outside forces. But then as you level up, and keep leveling up, you soon realize that no, everything that you need and everything that you have come here for is found within. And so what the journey of ascension is, that journey back, going within, that journey of going within the self. And I don't want not to say rediscovering, because the thing is, we've always had the knowledge and the awareness, but when we enter here, you know, we come through what is called having a veil over us. So we've forgotten who we actually are, what we are capable of, because this is what we have come here to remember, not necessarily to relearn, but to remember. So as we do all of this inner work on ourselves, and you know, and this is what we have come here for, is to have this opportunity to do, it's like these mass clearings that take off all of this old, dead, stagnant energy that we have asked to be released. But it's up to us to actually do the work in releasing that, recognizing what no longer serves us, recognizing that we are in control. We are the ones who are creating. Our internal environment creates our external environment. It's not the other way around. Our external environment doesn't create how we are on the inside. It's the inside that really creates our happiness and our joy, and how we move and dance through this life. Understanding that this life is a dance, that there is going to be points of pain and there's going to be points of joy, but we do need that duality. We need that polarity in order to understand what each other means in the grand scheme of things. And you can only learn who you are by knowing what you are not. And so that's why we have come here, is to have these opportunities to enter relationships with people where they're acting as our mirrors, and we are seeing that other side of it, and then we're able to correct our own behavior. So know that everything that is presented in front of you is really a mirror for yourself to look at your own reflection, to review your own actions, and to then alter and transcend those. Once we get doing this, you know, enough, it just becomes almost second nature to say, you know what, that doesn't serve me, and I recognize right away that that pattern doesn't serve me, because when it's not serving you, you aren't able to serve the collective. And ultimately, as we are here to ascend ourselves, we're also here to help, you know, we're here to serve our brothers and sisters. We're all here for each other, because, as I am going to keep saying, we are all one. So when we are able to let go of what's weighing us down, we're able to then give more freely to everyone else who we're sharing this journey with. So the ascension process is something, it's going to either knock you down, you know, it's going to kick you, it's going to make you, you know, scream and shout when you finally start to be like, what the heck is going on? That, or, you know, you can start to go into it more through, you know, meditation, and just, you know, I think people now are just having this greater understanding that there is more to this life. There's more to what we've been taught and we've been brought up to believe of what constitutes as a quality life here on earth. You know, there is some truth to that, because we have come here on a material plane to have a material experience, you know, hence that material consciousness, that material awareness. We have these, you know, bodies, this physical body, but it's through this physical body, and this is what's made it so challenging for, you know, for us as we do transcend, is remembering that we are not this body, that we are the soul that is driving this body, and it's reconnecting into our internal GPS, or what I like to, you know, say your God particle system. And let's not get caught up on the word God, because this isn't a religious connotation whatsoever. God is, in this sense, just the big energy of everything that we all are innately able to connect to. But we have so many distractions. We've been taught to not trust ourselves, to not listen to that internal guidance, to shut that off. And there's been so much, that has been manipulated within our environments to turn off, our internal GPS, to block our third eye. And so there are many ways that we can start to create more of a high vibrational living. And at the end, this really what ascension is ascending into a higher vibration, so we can match other realities where we don't need this density. We don't need the darkness anymore, because the darkness is here to serve a purpose of us finding the light. We all have to go through our own darkness so we can all remember our light. This is on an individual level. This is on a planetary level. When you wonder, if you do watch the news, and I don't, mainstream media is such, it proliferates just this dark energy. And why do you want to? It's not being oblivious or naive to what's going on, but you're just aligning yourself to the reality that you choose to live in. And if more people aligned, these things wouldn't be happening, because they wouldn't have the audience for that spectacle anymore. So just, and I'll do another video update here about how we can, create a higher vibration to help ease this ascension, or help to carry you into the ascension. Ascension is a process, and it's a never-ending process, because we keep going higher and higher and higher until ultimately there's just that reunification with source energy. But this is something that you will hear the calling for in your soul. You will know when you've had enough of what's happening out there. You will know when your soul is like, no more. Who am I? What am I really? What am I really here for? Is it for this mundane reality of running on this hamster wheel that we've been fed is what our life and our existence and our purpose here is as human beings? Or is there something greater that we have yet to remember about who we actually are? We have the ability to create such a magical universe when we're all living heart-centered lives. When we let go of this fear and this darkness. But in order to let go of this fear and this darkness, we have to frickin' face it face to face. And we have to rise above, and we have to conquer it. We have to then also surrender into a higher energy, and just trusting that everything is divinely guided to you. Letting go of that control. Surrendering the expectation, because that's where that pain comes in. We carry these great expectations of what we should be, of what our family should be, of what our partner should be, of what our lover should be, of what our friends should be. And they have those expectations on you. And that doesn't serve any of us. And I am just as guilty as everyone else for having those expectations. We all see the best. We all want to see the best in each other. But my best may not be what your best is. My best of what I'm here to do isn't necessarily what my family thinks that is the best for me to do. But this is where you have to be authentic and honor yourself. And don't worry about upsetting people, living your truth, because at the end, this is your life to live. There are so many different paths that we are all taking, but they all lead to the same place. And we all are at different points on this journey, but we're all doing this walk home together. Some are here, some are here, some are here, but then some fall back here. And that's just the journey of life. So I just wanted to share this with you. More to come. Just a quick little snippet of what this Ascen-what? I'm sorry, I'm such a geek. of what, what this is. So if you have any questions, feel free to put it in the comments below. Please share this video with those who you think would find interest in it, or not. Everyone who is meant to see this will see this, and that's why I put it out there. So I hope you have a wonderful day, a wonderful evening. It is the Easter weekend here, and I am planning to do one more video before the holiday about the Christ consciousness, and that being something that we're all able to access because we're all ascended masters. I love you, and thank you for your time, and we will talk to you soon. Infinite blessings, love and light. Bye.